Hello?
Are you ready to be reborn?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're discussing 10 mysterious societies that actually exist.
And I'll tell you, when you walk through these doors, it really is like going back in time.
For this video, we'll be revealing the most secretive organizations that, at the time of writing, are active in the modern day. Can you confirm or deny the rituals of any secret societies on this list? Let us know in the comments. The Heaven and Earth Society. What's in a name? China's Heaven and Earth Society goes by a number of them, including Chandihui and Hongmen. It also has a complicated backstory to go along with its spiritual and religious center.
The origins of China's most notorious gang have long been subject to debate. According to the legend familiar to many Chinese, the story begins in 1671 at a Shaolin monastery in Fujian province.
Multiple splinter groups have become incorporated into Chandihui over the years, though its date of origin is said to be 1761. Modern members of the Heaven and Earth Society are largely Chinese, but membership has also been granted to Japanese and select American candidates over the years.
所有这个山头都是有王文、洪文，所有兄弟一路保健。
Chandihui is a rather controversial group due to its alleged involvement with Chinese organized crime. As such, the sect has been labeled illegal in Hong Kong. The Patriotic Order Sons of America. Although it's true that the Patriotic Order Sons of America does still exist today, this existence is tenuous at best. In fact, the only American state that features chapters of the Sons of America is Pennsylvania. It's here where the last 14 camps from the order remain, as well as its Valley Forge headquarters. The Sons of America operates today as a fraternal patriotic organization. Its early mission statements expressed concern over immigration into the United States, but it is unclear whether or not that policy is still espoused today.
Thanks to Private Internet Access VPN for sponsoring today's video. You might not know this, but every time you're connected to the internet, your data is being tracked. The best way to protect your privacy is using a virtual private network, or VPN. This way, it shields your digital life from the eyes of those that are looking to exploit your private information. But PIA can help you in another awesome way. You can change your location and unlock other countries' content on Netflix, Disney Plus, and more, and view content from all around the world. Stream thousands of movies, TV shows, and documentaries with no regional restrictions. A great example about Netflix is the show Friends. It's unavailable on Netflix US, but if you change your location to the UK using private internet access, it will immediately be available to watch on your Netflix. Private internet access is available on Windows, Mac OS, Android, Linux, iOS, and many more. With over 30 million downloads, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and 24/7 customer support, you can sign up with confidence. Unlock your internet today. Click my link in the description, piavpn.com/watchmojo, and you will get 83% off on private internet access. That's just $2.03 a month, and you'll also get 4 extra months completely free.
The International Order of Saint Hubertus. Secret societies, by definition, harbour mysteries that are largely kept hidden from the outside world. So, when it was revealed in 2016 that former Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia was a member of such a group, the media had questions.
What we know about members of the society in the US is that they are kind of made up of wealthy men who go on these hunting trips and who enjoy spending time around other hunters.
Specifically, why was Scalia fraternizing with men connected to the group? And why were his last days spent with them? This is a fraternal organization dedicated to hunters, with origins dating all the way back to 1695. Weirdly, the St. Hubertus Order was actually banned by Adolf Hitler in 1938 due to the organization refusing Nazi membership. After the war, surviving members reunited and reinstituted the order. The Knights of Pythias. The term fraternal gets tossed around a lot when discussing many different secret societies.
What?
This word for brotherhood is at the center of our next entry, however, the Knights of Pythias. That's because this American secret society bases its mission statement on brotherhood and loyalty. drawing on the Greek story of Damon and Pythias's unwavering friendship as inspiration for modern behaviour. Interestingly, the Knights of Pythias also have several female auxiliaries, so, as much as this organisation stands for brotherhood, we also get some sisterhood and sororal bonds. In any case, the Knights' philanthropic efforts seem to prove that the organisation holds true to those aforementioned ideals. The Independent Order of Oddfellows.
Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
The term Oddfellows actually refers to an international organisation of societies with origins dating back to the 1700s era London.
The way it started is almost like a union. There were men working in trade, and they were helping each other. And as time went on, they found that they could help other members in the community. That's where supposedly we got our name.
The Independent Order of Oddfellows, evolving from the former, still exists today, and even gained some headlines back in 2001 thanks to its arcane initiation practices. The Los Angeles Times reported that a maintenance person who was working on an Oddfellows lodge uncovered real human remains hidden behind a wall. It was seized by police as evidence, but this is just one aspect of the Independent Order of Oddfellows that ties together the modern day with ancient and shrouded traditions.
And what is it to be odd? While accounts vary, it seems that Oddfellows were so named due to the apparent strangeness of committing oneself to the principles of charity and communal welfare, which form the bedrock of the organization's mission.
The Grand Orange Lodge, aka the Orange Order. No, this isn't some group obsessed with juice or orange soda. The beginning of the Orange Order can be traced back to Protestantism in Northern Ireland in the year 1795. In fact, Protestantism is intrinsic to the Order's charter, as Orange Lodges do not accept non-believers into their ranks. This has sometimes proven to be a source of violence in the past, due to clashes with Irish Catholics and disputes over holiday parade routes. Today, the Orange Order's official website does its best to shift focus away from this image, however, in favour of a more balanced view and representation of its pro-Protestant stance.
The unmistakable message emanating from the Orange Fraternity is that we are better together than we are apart.
The Improved Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks of the World, IBPOEW. The Improved Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks of the World should not be confused with another society of a similar moniker, the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks. The former's existence, as it turns out, is as a direct response to the latter's initial refusal to accept African American members.
I became an elk because of the people and the sense of giving and help that they have.
The Improved Elks are a black-only society that work to improve African American representation into the union workplace, and also fought against school segregation. The IBPOEW still exists today, although their membership is in reduced numbers, and they continue to support their communities with technological education and local activism. Skull and Bones. It's perhaps one of the best-known secret societies on this list, as a result of serving as partial inspiration for films such as 2000's The Skulls.
Our membership, like life, has its pleasures, its hardships, and sometimes it's pain.
Skull and Bones, also the Order and Order 322, is just one of the 3 secret societies based within Connecticut's Yale University. The existence of Skull and Bones has long been followed by conjecture and conspiracy theories, thanks largely to its code of secrecy.
Skull and Bones dates back to 1832.
What non-members do know is that Bonesmen, as they are sometimes known, have a history of gaining power and influence within world society. Even more interesting are the initiation rituals and nicknames given to Bonesmen, many of which possess occult monikers such as Baal or Magog. We're sure it's all harmless fun though, right?
I was just kidding! Come on, you guys know I was just kidding, right?
The Bilderberg Group. Does the term secret society count when membership only meets once a year? We think so, especially when these members are as elite as those in the Bilderberg group.
I mean, everyone believes they're actually plotting world domination there, that this is a shadow government. And as you say, the secrecy doesn't exactly help this.
These include notable members from various sectors of society, including finance, politics, and education. The Bilderberg meeting, as it's also sometimes referred to, is meant to foster meaningful dialogue between European and North American guests. A list of those attending the meeting is made public knowledge.
But to whet conspiracy theorists' appetite, they are kind enough to release the guest list.
However, what goes on inside the meeting is absolutely confidential. This has led to all sorts of ideas about whether or not the Bilderberg group is actually a modern-day Illuminati. Anyone want to find out for us and check back?
This is a classic organization drawing together prominent and influential people in all areas of human life. Politicians, some journalists who have a golden rule: you don't report what happened at the Bilderberg meeting.
The Freemasons. The subject of Freemasonry is vast, and there isn't enough time here to discuss the various intricacies of membership.
Many of the founding fathers, especially the influential ones, people like George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, were Freemasons.
However, the mysterious aspect of our criteria more than applies, as non-Masons seem to be just dying to know what goes on behind their walls. Freemasonry dates all the way back to the original stonemason guilds of the 13th century, while today, stories run rampant with regard to their initiation rituals and symbolism.
The meaning behind numbers and symbols are part of what's known as sacred geometry and was standard practice for artists and architects at the time. So it's a methodology and a technique.
An anti-Masonic movement can be traced back to the late 1600s, whereby some oppose the society's regular Freemasonry sector, among other aspects. This is scripture that prevents women from joining, bans religious and political discussion, and maintains that belief in a supreme being is mandatory. Is truth stranger than Masonic fiction? We'll let you be the judge.
The Freemasonry is an elitist group that is interested in hiring and adopting as brothers those who are proved that they are influential in their societies.
Private internet access allows you to protect your privacy and unlock content from all around the world on your favorite streaming services. Available on Windows, macOS, Android, Linux, iOS, and many more. With over 30 million downloads, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and 24/7 customer support, you can sign up with confidence. You can use one private internet access subscription to protect an unlimited amount of devices at the same time. Click my link in the description, piavpn.com/WatchMojo, and you'll get 83% off on private internet access. That's just $2.03 a month, and you'll also get 4 extra months completely free.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.